doing the healing work that I do, there are some people who have instantaneous results, and of course those are the great stories. There's a lot of people that don't have instantaneous results, that it takes more sessions and more support. So part of that is there's something called the adaptive reaction cycle, and it's basically that our body and each part of our body heals in a circle like this, where at the bottom of the circle is resting. Over here would be like normal activity. Up at the top would be higher activity, and then back to normal activity and back down. So we want our body reacting to things and to go into healing mode. There are things that if your system or the specific parts of your body are stuck anywhere on that cycle, that is not what we want. We want things to be moving. So normally at the top of the cycle is where the most healing takes place, but there can also be the most pain because our body is very active. If it's stuck there, our system, it's kind of hyper. If it's stuck at the bottom, our system is shutting down. Even if it's stuck in the normal activity, which we would say we kind of want our system to spend the most time in that, it's still stuck. A lot of times when people are very sick, I've noticed they get stuck in the normal range. Or I used to use electronic devices a lot, so there were numerical readings, and we would sometimes, people that were very sick, all their readings would be in the normal zone, and that is a sign that their system is really trying to not move. So we want things to be moving toward being able to move towards getting better. A lot of times the hardest part is to get the system moving. There's something in our consciousness, which makes sense, that doesn't want to feel any pain. So if we're in a certain range here, we become afraid that feeling outside of that range is going to be more painful. So in one way, our system gets stuck because as soon as something in our consciousness feels it's not an emergency for survival, our system starts to kind of reserve energy to be available in case there is an emergency that comes up. A good analogy with some of it is like a piece of furniture in your house. Like when it's brand new, it looks new, and then for a while it looks new, then gradually it starts to go down as far as looking older, and then all of a sudden one day it looks old to you, and you're wondering, how did that happen? It's because these gradual downward change it's so gradual, and you don't notice little bits. So this healing part of it is to remind your system constantly to be going around this cycle by giving it enough energy, the external energy, the internal energy, the emotional energy, the mental energy, and keep going so it can go around this cycle. Okay. There's another part where we get in a little, what's called an aberrant cycle, that like sometimes when we've been in a bad situation, whether it's physical or mental, and we get to a place that just feels a little bit better, then we don't want to take the risk of more movement, which would get all the way around. So you start going around like this. Okay. So basically those are the times that people need more sessions than just one. Of course, I'm always going for that one session kind of experience, which is really great.